Damn.
Well, yeah, well, refill and get it back, motherfucker, because we're live. All right. Welcome, YouTube. This is Wolf King, and this is Stoned History and Pandemonium. All right. Featuring your boy Wolf King. We got, as always, the ever funny as hell Blue. He's like my Paul's ego in this bitch. We got Eric Zipper, my new friend, who is fucking trippy as hell. I like him. We got Rob Beasley, Two Wolf guy, the Atheist Ranger making his freaking debut, and Viva, the shoe. How y'all doing?
Great.
Maintaining.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Wolfie.
Trying to keep it 100.
My debut was in a Brett Keane hangout, actually.
Well, Brett Keane is garbage, so this is your.
Oh,
This is
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is the anti-Brett Keane.
Yeah.
It went surprisingly well for a Brett Keane hangout.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Fucking historical figures. I'm high as fuck. Okay, first one I want to talk about is let's see, fucking Harry Houdini. Who the fuck is that going?
I think it's blue.
Okay. That got settled. Oh yeah. Also to Pandemonium. Yeah. I recently moved. To my new spiritual place. That's the high capital of hell, Pandemonium. So that's where I get the good drone bitches at. So there's that. Okay, Harry Houdini. All right. Born Eric Weitz, later spelled fucking Eric Wise or some shit. He was one of the world's greatest illusionists and a noted debunker of spiritualists, mediums, and psychics. He's best known as an escape artist, particularly the water torture trick, where he would escape from inside a locked tank of water while suspended upside down. This guy was fucking creative as hell and a genius when it comes to this type of stuff. Okay, so he started off as, exposing fraudulent spiritualists after the death of his mother. Heartbroken, he sought a medium through which to contact his deceased parent. However, he discovered these mediums were nothing more than frauds, using some of the same tricks he used on stage to scam innocent people. He then embarked on a journey to debunk mysticism and the occult wherever he found it. He started a tradition which was honored by many later stage musicians, not magicians, I'm fucking loaded, and illusionists, most notably James Randi and Darren Brown. His debunking activities, where he exposed what he called humbug, were a direct inspiration for Penn and Teller when they devised Bullshit, which is an awesome show I fucking loved. Perhaps the closest he came to being tricked was in the instance of Minna Credun. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was easily fooled by her. However, Houdini suspected her of fraud. His hypothesis of how she faked an ectoplasmic hand was not correct, though. Houdini suspected her physician husband grafted trachea onto her genitalia to give the appearance of a dead, unworldly hand. Biologists have determined the hand to be made of animal liver and found no signs of it being temporarily surgically attached to Mina Credon. So, it's pretty fucking cool. Stage magician debunking stuff, starting that wave of skepticism that influences people in the future. That's good. Welcome, Floyd.
Do you think that it could have been possible because of some of his non-success in magic that drove him to get into this type of literature, or that type of literature rather?
I wouldn't say literature. I would say it's activity, but I I would assume, from artist to artist, that was just his craft, what he was into, and stuff like this. He was really good at it, and he actually died as a result of trying to perfect one of his tricks. I think it was that water torture technique where he apparently he liked to get punched before he did it, but they did it way too hard and he wasn't ready, and that's what led to his death. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he died from appendicitis.
Yeah, I thought it was a ruptured spleen or something. Yeah, something along
Yeah,
that
he,
lines.
he he didn't die in the trick. Yeah, I think someone punched him, which ruptured his appendix.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
what I said.
Yeah, he died from appendicitis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was part of the thing he was using to perfect his craft, but they did it way too hard. He got punched too hard.
Yeah, he probably was doing something. He was doing something with his breathing technique or something like that.
Yeah. That's what my chemistry teacher told me.
Right. Because he was definitely into the science of magic, you know, as opposed to pick a card type shit.
Oh yeah, like he was not afraid to like tell the audience like how the trick was done. It's done like this. There's no hocus pocus by it. He inspired like fucking other honest magicians to do that stuff, you know, and like explain that.
Not the bullshit we have today.
Mm,
Yeah, with the camera motions of Chris Angel.
yeah.
David Copperfield. Ugh.
Mm. I guess he's not bad. I suppose he's better than Chris Angel.
What about David Blaine?
Mm.
I just think we're out of tricks to do.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Need to be more. Oh fuck, Blue left. I want to hear that stuff about apparently Alex Hamilton. The reason he had a duel with that guy was because what am confused? Like he got accused of incest. Hmm. Whatever. Who else? Blackbeard. Infamous pirate of the Caribbean gets his head chopped off at the end of his life and have that hoisted up. Can't join sad face. To Mark Thomas for not being able to join. That's cool. I don't like your bitch ass anyway. Smiley face. I'm not playing like that. Normally, I was cool with Jehovah's Witnesses, but he fucking, I'm not playing. He sparks a hatred in me of them, of which I've never felt before, and that's only because he's a little bitch.
What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know. He spams with those freaking ridiculous Jehovah's Witnesses version text and just acts obnoxious. Is ridiculous.
At least they don't knock on your door at 6 o'clock in the morning like the ones I have.
I actually saw some in my neighborhood. I'm all like, if they come to my house, I just tell them to fuck off.
Are you ready for Jehovah's return? I love that on Friday when Craig, yeah, Craig slammed the door in the face. Bam.
I guess you guys aren't Watchtower fans. I guess.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
It's got some good information in there, right? In some cases.
I used to think of them like comic books or something. Had those cool covers.
It's written like a comic book.
It's one thing about the Jehovah Witnesses. Wherever you go at in America, they all speak the same thing. It's not like all the other secular religions. This one group of people,
Yeah, secular religion.
they speak the same thing though. They don't really have no division because they all read from the same comic books.
It's very cult-like.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, look, I think we can all agree. Fuck Jehovah's Witnesses. They annoying.
Yep.
Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Fucking who operated the West Indies and the eastern coast of the American colonies. Okay. Very little is known about Blackbeard's life. It's commonly believed that at the time of his death, he was between 35 to 40 years old, and thus was born in 1680. He was given the name Blackbeard because his fucking beard was so black. Although he was given the name Edward Thatch or Edward Teach, as it's commonly used today. Let's see, fucking. All right. What was it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so on November 28th, Teacher's two ships attacked a French merchant ship off the coast of St. Vincent. They each fired broadside. He killed several of its crew and forced its captains to surrender, took that cargo. Uh, yeah, he was basically just a marauder of the seas, infamous for that stuff until, let's see, one of his last battles. Yeah. Okay, apparently the exchange was between Teach and Maynard. Quote, damn you for villains, who are you? Also from whence you came you? The lieutenant made him answer, you may see by our colors, we are no pirates. Blackbeard bid him send his boat on board that he might see who he was, but Maynard replied thus, I cannot spare my boat, but I will come aboard of you as soon as I can with my sloop. Upon this, Blackbeard took a glass of liquor and drank to him with these words, damnation seize my soul if I give you quarters or take any from you, in answer to which Mr. Maynard told him that he expected no quarters from him, nor should he give him any. So, I mean, that sort of, shows his mindset. I mean, pirates are usually, they're crooks of the sea. They're fucking desperate. I mean, that's their way of life. Either they have to kill and get the cargo, or they die. That's basically how it goes. Okay, so let's see. 20 people died there. 8 of his men, as well as 12 pirates, and Teach's body was decapitated and hoisted up on a sail. It's fucked up. What? I guess that's what happens. What you guys think?
Yeah, I didn't realize he was actually British. I thought he was born in the United States for some reason. I didn't know that for a long time.
Yeah, I thought Blackbeard was Italian, honestly.
Yeah, apparently not. Legend has it the head was still alive to see the seas, and still haunts it. Apparently, well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I guess that's the.
The old guillotine trick where you decapitate somebody and show them their body, and it's surprise. I guess I'm guessing that's true. I haven't verified it, but if you cut a human head off, there's that second, I guess, where the brain's still functioning, and they would turn the head and to look at the body, and there'd be that look of shock on the person's face, and it would, that was the lasting face on the person, because they die within seconds after that. So I don't know if that's true or not.
It sound good.
Yeah.
One fucked up way to die.
Yeah, no doubt. Where was his I had to step out. Did he die by his own family or his people's or one of his enemies?
One of his enemies.
It was one of the British. What's the guy's name? He was with the British Royal.
I think Maynard. I
Navy.
believe.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those guys.
Oh, okay. He ain't had no backup. Shit.
Well, he had his crew, but
Apparently they didn't help him.
Yeah.
Now you were on your own back then.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's how it goes. Let's see. Who else? Fucking Nietzsche. Let's focus. Let's talk about him. The inventor of Superman. the Ubermensch.
Who are we talking about now?
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Never heard of him.
Uh, I just said like fucking the nihilist, like fucking he wrote Will of Power. He inspired Superman.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So freaking young.
Any of you guys watched any of the Supermans?
Huh?
Have you ever watched any of the Supermans?
Yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, he kind of inspired the idea of an Ubermensch. That let's see. Let me just focus on what the hell that is. It's this particular individual that is like not of the like masses, but a solitary individual that makes his own rules up and shit.
No. I watched some of them when I was little, but I think the first one was good, but most of them sucked.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ubermensch, above human, Superman, superhuman, ultra human, beyond man. That was his character. And so through up that posit the Ubermensch as a goal for humanity to set for itself. It's sort of this kind of idea sort of inspired Nazis and anarchists and shit. So kind of mixed bag. But yeah.
Yeah.
Also superhero Superman.
So I said that again?
I said that idea sort of inspired friggin' anarchists and Nazis, politically speaking. So culturally inspired the hero Superman. Originally he was a villain, but they decided to make him a hero and put the Ubermensch in an individual like Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Didn't know that one.
Philosophy stuff's a trip.
I mean, but then again, yeah. Let's look at the powers Superman had. He was a bad motherfucker. He a man of steel. He shoot laser beams and shit out of his eyes. That's villain type shit, right?
Yeah.
Because the
And also he
Sentinel,
makes his own values up and stuff and decides things for the sake of humanity, all that. Because he has that power.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So Superman really came from Nietzsche?
Yeah, I mean the inspiration, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Kind of a mind fuck to me too. Okay, yeah. According to Christians, yeah, Nietzsche was corrupted by his by these twisted beliefs of Darwin's teachings, claiming that it was corrupting the beliefs of all who submitted to it. It was silly since Nietzsche had very little time for Darwin, condemning him to works as being one of the English psychologists. He didn't even like the idea of natural selection, thinking he would favor the worst simply because they reproduce more, and he envisioned this will to power. He believed in some sense that mankind was favoring the weaker, and this is because of the slave morality of Christianity and Judaism as well. And Darwin was too optimistic, and he wrote about the Ubermensch, the Superman envisioned as something humanity could work forward to, a determined individual judging the bridge, and becoming the Superman in their own life. Yeah, he was also an atheist and was into nihilism, and he died of syphilis. So yeah.
Didn't they have cures for that back then?
yeah, that should have.
I don't know. Dude was as interesting as the dude was. He also had a few problems, but there's that.
Yeah.
Complex guy. All right. What else? I'm fucking loaded. Need to hit another bowl.
right. I need a better lighter.
Of Cheerios or something else?
I need another drink.
I make people cry in their Cheerios.
I hate Cheerios. Those things are gross.
They are actually pretty gross.
The only Cheerios I eat are the Honey Nut.
Okay. This is one small step for man and a huge, long hit for Wolf King. Yeah. Fuck. Neil Armstrong.
First man to walk on the moon.
Yep.
Nelly.
First man portrayed to walk on the moon, according to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why we got them fucking, fake rocks and shit, and a laser that can actually bounce off the moon through mirrors and stuff.
Somebody said that there's a fake set on the CBS lot somewhere for the for the stage. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. You in my brain.
That
Nah,
is insanity.
it is. Okay, anyway. Okay. So Neil Armstrong, born in 1930 of August in Ohio. Let's see. Mm. Oh, recognized by the Boy Scouts after finishing high school. Um, in 1947, at age 17, he studied engineering at Purdue University, and also got accepted to MIT. Pretty good. The only engineer he knew dissuaded him from attending, telling Armstrong that it was not necessary to go all the way to Cambridge for a good education. And after that, let's see, he did that, fucking 3 years in the U.S. Navy, and through there, he was able to actually move forward with work as a test pilot for military, and then sort of transitioned into, like, over time, like through, let's say, a decade or so. In 1958, he started the Man in Space Students Program for the U.S. Air Force.
Wow.
Yeah. In the months after the announcement that applications were being sought for a second group of NASA astronauts, he became more excited about the prospects of both the Apollo program and of investigating the new aeronautical environment. Let's see, what would... Cool. And he actually describes the lunar experience. Let's see if we can play the media.
Yeah, I didn't know
Go,
he was in the
bitch.
Navy.
I don't know, I was tripping. Yeah, but anyway, let's see. First moonwalk. Yeah, let me just see if this thing can work.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
For mankind.
That is nice.
Yeah, and what was the year he passed? In like fucking in 2012.
He passed away in 2012.
Yeah.
Huh. A year after Joe Frazier died.
Yeah, and that was also a year when all humanity was supposed to be wiped out, but that's a racket.
Yeah, all religions pretty much say we're going to be wiped out. So yeah,
Yeah, I just think that's interesting now. I mean, uh, it he sort of represents like humanity during a good feat um in an achievement like explore the cosmos and shit, even if it is like within our galaxy. That's cool. And it sort of bugs me that retards actually think that that's all fake. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, I mean, all that money going to that. I mean, what the hell?
yeah. In fact, I believe the U.S. government spent like $3 million on inventing a pen that could write in zero gravity.
Yeah, never mind the fact that we need knowledge about space in order to survive. I mean, like, how do you think we're able to like measure time or make calendars or even understand how our weather system works? We have to understand how space works.
Exactly. Where do you think the forecast comes from?
It comes from Jesus.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. Mm.
Man.
You hear about that Oregon shooting?
Yeah. I actually covered that the other night.
Yeah, I just heard it today.
Yeah, they already speculated about the guy's like what was his objective or goal and stuff like this. And they're already trying to say that Christians are being were persecuting this. I mean, sure, he singled out Christians, but it's not like
It wasn't just Christians.
Yeah, he was also shooting other people.
Yeah, I mean, and plus I think he was a self-identifying conservative and Republican. That's why they're saying all that bullshit.
Right. And he wasn't even an atheist. He was spiritual, not religious.
Exactly. They're just willing to put everything on us.
Oh yeah, see here we go. The shoot I'm watching it on TV now is saying that he suffered from a mental illness. It's like how come he just couldn't have been somebody going hard with a gun? How come you always gotta be sick? You ain't sick.
He is on some level. I mean, that guy is like a psycho for doing that.
Well, yeah, sick from that, yeah, like that. But come on, man, you always giving people an excuse. You just killed 13 people. You don't get no excuses. You don't get no passes from nobody.
No, I mean that it's not past. It's the
Right.
fact that like that's what it was. I mean the
They said,
problem is there are too many crazy people and gun access is way too easy in this country.
oh, okay, I feel you. Yeah,
Way too easy in this country.
I feel you. My
No, I
bad,
mean
then.
okay. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Our country produces more guns than any other country like within the modern world, right? They got terror restrictions in their country. Ours is more lax. Out of like statistically speaking, we got more gun deaths than any other country on the planet. That's a fact. Fact of the matter is, listen. And now I'm gonna say this. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying that every person that owns a gun is automatically gonna go out and kill someone randomly. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying that if we're gonna have this discussion about it in this country, we need to make sure that responsible people have guns, and it's more harder for crazy people that are hearing voices and feel like everyone's gonna get them unless they get them first. If people are more rational and stuff and actually have access to this as opposed to the crazy people, then I'm fine with that. But it's too relaxed and too easy, and that's why anybody can just pick up a firearm and go into a random school, a church, a movie theater, or something, and just shoot that stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to a gun show and get a gun. No background check whatsoever.
Yeah. And also, there's this mindset I heard on this podcast one time. there's a certain mindset that a shooter has. I'm not saying this is the case with everyone, but certain people that are, that are kind of like sociopathic. They want a sense of infamy, right? So, that's one of the reasons why they do this. They grab a gun, run to a place, shoot up people as many as they can, so they can get a level of infamy. It's fucked up in a way, but like a fucked up reason for being famous. But yeah, that's usually the goal in mind. I'm not saying that's not the necessary driver, but that is one of the mindsets. I mean, now anyone who actually thinks that and actually goes ahead and does that is obviously fucking crazy and needs to be locked up. But the fact of the matter is, going dealing with the cause at hand, it needs to be harder for crazy people to get guns, at least. And if we're gonna give it to people, let them be responsible and actually trained to use that weapon.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's cool. I'm done now.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to say, you have freaking Republican idiots out there saying, oh, well, we're going to take your guns. No, we're not. The Second Amendment prevents that.
You know what pissed me off about that too? You got idiots online talking about that this is a hoax. This is all a hoax. For what reason? What reason could there? I mean, how hard is like that is literally the most common fucking thing in this country. Like it's literally not hard to figure out. I mean, like how is this a hoax and for what purpose? It's not hard for a guy to get a gun and fucking shoot some people. It's pretty fucking easy. It happens literally every day.
Especially in this country.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it was. I was watching an episode of The Drunken Peasants, and they had some guy on there who was asking for proof of Sandy Hook. What do you mean you want proof? Do you want to see the bodies? Do you want to see the death certificates? What do you want?
Yeah, actually, I remember seeing that asshole. He actually freaking offered 25 grand for supposed evidence that let me see that I think let's see, it wasn't Sandy Hook, but I think another incident, or maybe it was. I forgot the actual, but basically proof that the massacre occurred, and it's like, dude, for that much money, you could literally go to the freaking town and interview the people, who of the families that had loved ones killed in that incident, and see if they're lying, see if they're talking out of their ass. But it's like that doesn't register. I mean, it's ridiculous.
The conspiracies that people come up with.
If you really think people would fake their deaths just to take your guns away, you're fucking idiotic. Like seriously, you deserve to get your freaking ass kicked for even saying that stupid shit. Oh, it's a hoax, and I'll bet money for that shit. No, fuck you, you idiot.
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Okay. Let's see. Do we have a funny clip? I think we got some in the reserve. I just got to check it out. Let's see. Any insane conspiracy theories? Okay, did not appreciate. Because this is multiple lies. Okay, Gestapo. That's fucking crazy still. I'm looking at this meme for what Pastor Manning said, like, your breath stink like an old man's butthole. Like, what?
Oh, not that idiot.
I mean, it's hilarious. Okay, so apparently, yeah, I remember playing this clip on last couple of Hangouts. Yeah. So apparently, there was some type of protest going on in front of his church, and he would just argue with them and yell back at him. You can't stop me like you can't stop the blood of Jesus. You dung eaters, you fornicators, Your breath stink like a man's butthole. And it's like, dude, you are fucking gay as hell. Like, what is wrong with you? Calm the fuck down.
He seriously needs to come out of the closet.
Yeah, seriously.
He
mean-
actually did an interview with the Young Turks where he admitted that he has those needs.
Like, he said he served time in the pen, so, I mean, come on now. I mean, if he wants to friggin' like drink coffee with dudes cum in it, fine. But you know, calm the hell down. Talking about all these gay demons and shit. Like what? That's silly as hell.
Dogmatism at its best.
Yeah. Sort of like that Kim Davis shit.
Oh, please don't get me started on her. I mean, that woman's been beaten to death, pretty much.
Yeah. Last mention of her was when she decided to leave the Democratic Party. Yeah.
I think she got visited by the Pope, too. or was that a lie? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Crazy as fuck.
And of course, poor little Fox News is trying to make her look like a victim.
It's not. I mean, like that whole victimhood shit. It's not really victimhood when you start bringing it on yourself and break the law. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. That self-persecution stuff don't work. It doesn't matter who says it. Like frickin', doesn't matter if Mike Huckabee says it. Doesn't matter if Glenn Beck says it. It doesn't matter if Brian Fisher says it. If your private bias is ignored for the sake of social progress. That's how that works. You know. Mm. Okay. Oh, I know it'll be fun. Hey, you guys ever heard of the Vigilant Christian?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, just for laughs, I'll play one of his videos and just find it and see. Oh, he was actually on here an hour ago. Let's see. Recent video made 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Fuck, where are your recent videos, you crazy fuck? Okay, 3 hours ago. What? Mario kidnapped into alternate dimension.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Fuck, I'm glad I'm stoned.
Right.
Yeah, so hold on, let me just get this through.
Oh, man.
Turn on, bitch, I command you. Fucking buffering. And okay, there it goes. Okay, so this is the video. That's the audio playing. We're listening to it and reviewing this shit.
Hey everyone, it's Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for a very special show today. In today's video, I wanted to start talking about CERN. It's something that many of you have asked me to cover, and I just haven't had the chance yet. So I figured I'd make this video here today to discuss it. It is something to talk about, and we as Christians need to understand what is exactly going on at CERN. So that's why I wanted to make this video here today, so we could dive right into it.
He's talking about CERN. I don't know what the fuck that is, but he's gonna spin it out to be some wacky, crazy Illuminati bullshit. Let me just bear in mind, not to hate on the weed, but this motherfucker used to smoke some, so his mind might be tripped out by those experiences. Let's just keep that in mind.
So, let's get right into it. Oh, wait, something's off.
What the fuck is this boy doing?
Where am I?
This boy is high as fuck. He
Oh,
got a
shit.
goddamn sock puppet in this bitch now.
What is this? Where's my hands? My body? Where am I? Hello?
Gons, I told you it would work. It worked. It worked. It worked.
I can't believe you actually did it, Basil, you mad, crazy, kooky, insane genius scientist you.
I told you sock puppet dimensions were real. I saw it in a dream, and I knew it was real. And now we've...
This boy on drugs. I don't give a fuck. This boy is out of his damn mind. He got sock
He is
puppet
tripping.
shit.
He is tripping on acid totally.
I'm not kidding. Like he don't talk about the Bible at all, but somehow a sock puppet dimension is fucking biblical.
Sounds fun if you ask me.
This boy's crazy.
Pass that shit.
That over there. Oh, it's Mario, the vigilant Christian.
Mario's video. How did you... We must have sucked you up into the sock puppet vortex.
What did you do? I mean, where am I? What is this?
Well, it's a little hard to explain. Let me just say that through interdimensional technologies that are, a little bit having to do with CERN, a little bit having to do with... Wait, were you doing a video on CERN?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that must have been it. Through his video on CERN, he must have connected to our interdimensional travel. I guess we're gonna have to look more into this CERN thing and the possibilities there, but Mario, I'm sorry. I've turned you into a sock puppet.
Are you kidding me? Am I ever going to be able to get back to my body? Like, I have no hands. Look at my eyes. They're weird.
Yeah, I bet they are weird. You fucking ass and tripping some bitch with Canadians with your drug problems.
He should be a fiction writer.
Yeah. I bet you he does as much crazy shit as Justin Bieber. You know one of their mayors did crack, right? And like he still and they were chill with it. They didn't mind.
Not surprising.
Yeah. If he did that stuff in the United States, he would freaking loot. He'd be out of it. He'd be like ostracized. But they were all like, he just did some crack. Everybody make a mistake now and again. All right, let's see.
No, they're not weird. They're just jiggly.
All right, Mario, here's the thing. We've got some really incredible things to show you, but I need you to trust me. Do you trust me?
After this, should I?
Okay, good point. But first, just come with me. Let's go over to the Canary Cry Radio YouTube channel, and I have some amazing things to show you. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Gons.
What? Okay, yeah, we're going. We're going. What are we doing? Oh, we're going over here.
All right, guys, I'm heading over to the Canary Cry Radio YouTube channel. Come along with me. I definitely want to get out of here. Gons and Basil won't let me leave unless you come with me and subscribe. So let's go see what this is all about.
No thanks.
Them boys high on ecstasy. Playing with sock puppets and shit.
Oh, I'm sure he does love with sock puppets.
Okay, let's see. Let me read the comments. Liam Arnold 2 minutes ago. The fuck was that? Cookie Monster Bear 93 LOL. Okay, that was different. Maybe when you graduate from Bible college, you can use the sock puppet and make a YouTube channel for kids, kind of like VeggieTales. Gross. What the fuck? Stroke PKP. Hold on. Someone's fucking ringing my phone. I'll be right back.
Wow, amazing. Fucking sock puppet, huh? Puppet power. Interdimensional travels. I mean, maybe it would be interesting to actually travel dimension wise. I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
back.
That's
What
what I
now?
said. Sounds like fun.
Get the fuck off this dumbass planet. I mean, if you could travel somewhere, where would you go at?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say Mercury because I've always loved hot weather.
Okay.
Probably, I guess Mars. Figure out like if there's really a way to like sustain life there, kind of like that Martian shit.
And if you could take three things with you, what would they be?
Uh, ask Atheist Ranger first.
Ask me what? I wasn't paying attention. I
Oh,
wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
oh, if you could take three things with you to the planet, what would it be?
Uh,
That dumbass, it ain't CERN, it's Kern, you stupid.
my
South
family, my
Korea.
laptop, and my PlayStation.
Right. If you could take one person with you, who would it be?
Tequila.
That's
That'd be a good choice.
that's a number. Maybe that could be the number one answer.
Mm-hmm.
And a bottle of tequila.
No, it's tequila.
Yeah, and a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
I take two things with me. No, yeah, I would have to take my Xbox too, and do all of the games. Yeah, all of the games come with the game. Yeah, so yeah, four joysticks. Just in case you got four people up there. Would you care any would you care any contraceptives?
Probably.
Yeah, have you might run into the green lady. The
Ugh, no thanks.
green the lady with the green titties.
No, you know what I want? You know what I want a green bitch with 3 sets of green titties.
Uh,
I want a black woman with 3 sets of titties.
Yeah,
right,
because seriously, because think about it. Titty fucking that alien bitch is gonna be a full-time job.
right,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, but what would happen? That'd be like a half alien, half human hybrid.
Yeah.
Like what those like what them Christians think about. Well, not all Christians, just Nephilim free stupid ass.
I mean, Scientologists think about.
Oh yeah. Scientologists too, and Raelians. Yeah. I can't believe Isaac Hayes actually fell for that shit. That's crazy.
Neither I can be Tom Cruise either, or Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Wait, but no. Fuck that. Jamie Foxx is a Scientologist. I don't
Yep.
buy that shit at all.
Eric Stroker is in there.
Hold on, I'm googling. I know I'm googling that
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Whatever.
Kanye West, he talk about in the song. He be
Well,
like, I'm
that
talking about TC. He said, I'm talking about TC. No, I mean Tom Cruise. Like, yeah, you live right next door to him. Like, yeah, all y'all hang out together.
yeah, I mean, sure they can hang out. That don't mean like
At
they
the same
automatically they
time.
up. Hold on, let me Jamie
You know,
Foxx.
but that's the celebrity's religion, right?
Yeah, I mean for some
Oprah,
celebrities, not like every fucking celebrity. I mean,
Oprah, she
you know,
probably into that shit. Oprah probably in that shit too.
no. Oprah into that new age shit. She into that energy type of
Oh, okay.
deal, like fucking Deepak Chopra, all that. Let me
Oh,
see.
all right.
Personal life. Do some foods. I'm not seeing no belief thing or anything like that. Hmm. I don't know.
I could not see Jamie Foxx as a Scientologist.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so let me see. Alright, okay, Joe, just like church in here. And first of all, give honor to God and our Lord and Savior, Barack Obama. Yeah, jokes.
That was first.
Yeah.
Our Lord Savior. He ain't the Lord a Savior. He a Lord Savior.
Mm.
Cause he'll try to save you. I'll try to save you. That's what I do. I try, but I don't. When he got up there and said he wasn't giving out no handouts, I was like, at least George Bush gave out $600. Like you can at least give us 500. Said, no, we're not going to do handouts. And then he turned around and give the car dealership all the money they needed.
Yeah, he gave rich people more money.
Yeah, man, right. They could have went through bankruptcy like every other company do. Shit, filed Chapter 11, one of the fucking chapters.
Yeah, let me switch the subject real quick. How long you think before how long do you think before fucking Donald Trump is like kicked off, or you think he's gonna make it all the way to
Yeah,
like the
all the
end?
way to the White House.
If Donald Trump becomes president, I'm leaving the country.
A lot of people say that.
Like I'm just,
Yeah, so you better get
I'm
ready to
not
pack your
playing.
bags.
It'll just be one more reason. It'll just be one more reason for that whole for fucking the rest of the world to laugh at us.
Pack your bags, baby. Hey, it's already been written in stone. Chris Rock made the movie Head of State. When you move from the white president to the black president, and then the old man in the back said, "I vote for big business." So you know who we're voting for now? Big business.
Dude, he's not even he sucks at business though. Only reason he got all his money was because his freaking dad died and left him all that stuff. After that, he just blew it on a bunch of fucking like publicity deals.
he said, he said, "I'll cut a deal." He said, "I'll cut a deal with ISIS." I mean, this guy has got balls.
It's not that he got balls. He just fucking retarded.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Is good enough. Or I'm gonna build a
Right.
wall like
Right.
against all the Mexicans, and I'm gonna use the Mexicans to do it. Like what the fuck?
He on some thug shit for real.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah, Trump going hard, and America wants somebody with some balls. They don't want no Juddy back type of guy. They don't want Ben Carson. They don't want Jeb Bush. They don't want Carly. They definitely don't want Hillary Clinton, because that put Bill Clinton back in the White House. America don't really want to go through that cycle again. They want a fresh face, but we don't
Well,
have nobody
I'll
else.
grant you this. I'll grant you this. I got hope for Bernie Sanders, but
Yeah,
I definitely
Bernie,
want to see Clinton. I definitely would not want to see Clinton as
but,
president because
but
I don't know what she's really into politically speaking. Well, I
right,
know that she wants to be president, but other than that, her shit is completely fake. She goes,
right. She on some bullshit. She ain't keeping it 100.
yeah. I would say I would definitely say that that Sanders is keeping it 100. I mean, he actually
Yeah,
cares about like the working man,
yeah,
like breaking down this corporatocracy bullshit that's
yeah.
happening. Like no welfare for like common people, but for those corporations, they don't have to pay if they go into bankruptcy. They don't have to worry about paying anything back because they're supposedly people too. Remember that line?
Yeah, no doubt. Because
Yeah.
more than likely, if I do vote, I will vote for Bernie Sanders, just like I said in the beginning of his camp, before he even ran, and he was on the Bill Maher show, and Bill was like, "Won't you run for president? I'll vote for you." And I began to think about how I like what he was talking to Bill about one on one, and I was like, "Yeah, he from Vermont, an independent." And Vermont got one of the highest heroin addictions ever. So if you can run a city, or run a state that was filled with drug addiction, man, you can run the country.
Donald Trump went bankrupt 6 times. You
You
expect him to
ready?
do a good job with the country? Please.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what he said. Yeah, I went through bankruptcy like any other five corporate business or one of them fucking fancy words he used. It wasn't nothing to him. You know,
You'll find it's gonna be huge.
yeah,
Say those words are very big.
he look at that shit as it's nothing. But then you talk about Carly and her being fired as a CEO. I mean, yours ain't no different. I mean, you fucked up Atlantic City.
Yep.
I think Donald Trump's thing is that he's trying to be anti-establishment, and most people are fucking buying it.
Yeah, I mean, he has this I don't give a fuck type of attitude that Republicans like, especially older ones. But the thing is, he doesn't really have any substance behind him. I
Right.
actually heard a video from about Bill O'Reilly. He actually said he didn't care that Trump didn't have any solutions. He cared that he could just talk a lot and posture and all this.
Right.
So basically, it's not about fixing the problems in America. It's about maintaining the status quo and just appealing to the lip service of the Republican base. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think he's promising to fix our corrupt political system, and we all know he's not going to do that.
Right. And then he said he ain't gonna get into bed with the lobbyists and owe them favors later. But what kind of favors do you already owe?
Yep.
You know, you talking about let's make a deal. You playing let's make a deal with people's lives. You know, I don't know about that.
I guarantee you he's going to be like Bush 2.0.
Right. A guy that
All he's going
he
to do
will
is,
push the
is
button.
trickle down economics. I guarantee you.
And he will push the button because he said, "Yeah, I will go to war with this one. I will go to war with that one, and we will win." You know, he's a winner. He's a motivator, and you know, this guy gonna have more soldiers dying than anybody.
Yeah, you know.
I know he wasn't in it when he was trying to argue against birthright citizenship when that's in the Constitution itself.
I actually remember seeing like a Comedy Central show. They actually seen Donald Trump's lines actually match up with an African dictator, I think from Uganda. That they basically were saying the same shit like I'm a winner, you know, I got a good brain, you know, and all this stuff. It's like so basically this guy is so arrogant and narcissistic
Mm.
that literally all of his lines, everything that he says matches up with a vicious, brutal dictator who basically oppresses people and goes out and kills anyone who disagrees with him.
Yeah.
I mean, is that really a settling thing for our liberal democracy out here? I don't think so. I
And
think
he'll
that's
fire you. He known for firing the motherfucker.
Exactly. I mean, again, we're talking about a guy who's so stupid. He actually tried to trademark the word "you fired" when you can't do that.
Right. And then they already talking to his wife like she's the first fucking lady. So we better watch out. You know, they already talking to her, yeah, on some real shit, yo. Talking to her like she the first lady. How's it gonna be when you get in there? Da 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 da. All that type shit. They ain't talking to nobody else family. You know. They ain't got Ben Carson wife out there talking about the first lady or Carly's husband, the first husband. Right. Nah, it's just them. The tension is on them. So if you got the tension on you, you're gonna get them fucking votes, whether if they manipulate it or they pull a slot.
Yep. You know, I also think it's interesting they want to talk shit about immigrants when his own family, like, were immigrants, but you know, like his wife and his mother and stuff like this. But they were white immigrants, so that you know they were cool, I guess.
And in this election, you ain't even gonna need the black vote. It ain't even gonna be about that because you got the immigrants coming in that's gonna vote.
Yep.
So they're not worried about the black vote. They got somebody else to vote for you. They got the gays to vote for you now. So if you with the women and you with the gays and the immigrants, you're gonna be president. That's
Well,
just
hopefully Bernie will get the job done.
right now. Bernie gonna get the black vote. A matter of fact, he got the activists from Black Lives Matter movement. The men of it. It's a women's movement, but the men of it is bringing in the young votes from the community. So we people mostly follow the trend, and if like Puffy said, get out and vote. That shit moved people, and it just may happen again for Bernie Sanders, and I would love for him to be president, but he got to get his head done. He can't be looking like Jim from motherfucking Back to the Future up there, motherfucker.
Yeah, seriously, dude. I gotta tell you, the only hairstyle that's worse than his is freaking who's the other guy? Justin Bieber. I gotta be honest with you.
To be.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that dude looked like a flamboyant chicken. It waves to like one side, and it's like literally what the fuck. It's like it's like his hair got fucking like raped. I know it's a fucked up word, but raped, for lack of a better word, by a hurricane. And this is the hairstyle that he got as a result of that. And it's like,
He looks like a transsexual Miley Cyrus.
no, he looks like a retarded ass Super Saiyan. like he was powering up, and his hair just went to the left. I'm literally going, what the fuck?
Oh, damn, that was good.
Like this motherfucker want to talk about science and theology now. Like, nigga, talk about like how your freaking hair is turned over to the left. What the fuck? look like a chicken with a fucking ass turned to the side on his head. Oh my god.
That's one episode of Dragon Ball you never see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because they canceled that shit. Like, what the fuck? Why is Goku's hair going to the left all of a sudden? like completely. It looked like the motherfucker's alive and is trying to get off his head.
That is the funniest shit I've heard all day.
Yeah, when I saw it again, I thought he looked like a transsexual Miley Cyrus.
Like, keep it down there on there.
Oh man, I can see Goku now. He just stopped right in the middle with a switch and said, "What the fuck is wrong with my hair?"
like, hey, Justin Bieber. Britney Spears called and she said, "Damn, I thought I was the only white person today with fucking hair problems."
Oh man.
I just when I had problems, I just made my shit bald. Like you just fucking just like being creative with it.
Yeah,
I got some Picasso shit.
Yeah, I just shaved mine off.
Yeah. Oh man, crazy.
That's hilarious. That was classic Wolf.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, this has been well. All right, y'all. I'm gonna basically call it here. All right, folks. This has been Stone History and Pandemonium. I'd like to thank everyone for joining. Also, stay tuned because throughout the week we're gonna be hosting. I'm gonna be hosting hangouts throughout the weekend. It's gonna be awesome, just celebrating Stone History Weekend and Pandemonium. So stay tuned for that throughout the weekend. This has been Wolf King and. Peace out, bitches. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna probably have a discussion with Christian Anarchist on if Christianity is good or bad for society. So keep in mind for that because it's gonna be interesting. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.
Out.
See ya.